Yo, what's going on? It's your boy Caseyville, King Self like Wrestling Takes. I'm back. Told you I was gonna come on here and talk about Rampage. Let's go ahead and break down this show. First and foremost, how the heck did I feel about this show? I think match placement was out of order. I think we should have had the tag team match open the show and then Sammy and Tony Nese close the show for me. Um, that like I said, match placement always matters when it comes to Dynamite or Rampage. It's like if a certain match is not in the correct order, I think the show won't flow as great. We knew Jade's match was going to be in the middle, and we know how Jade matches always be. I get to that part. Um, Promos, decent promos from everybody that could have promo. But for me, I'm gonna talk about it. I'm not gonna lie. As much as I respect the mess out of FTR, I respect the mess out of Penta. I respect the mess out of Page. Not Page, Pop. But I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I'm I'm starting. It's starting to get on my nerves when I see the same matchup over and over again. I get on like when I used to watch the E, when I used to watch WWE, and you know what goes on in WWE territory. It's a rematch every week. I remember Mr. Nick Jackson. I think it was Nick. And he was making fun of WWE, but saying if Vince McMahon controlled AEW. Next week, Dynamite rematch. Next week, Dynamite rematch. Next week, Dynamite rematch. I said, well, sir, you can't say that no more. Because as of late, I've been seeing a little bit too many rematches that's been taking place, especially on Rampage. I've been seeing a little bit of too many rematches. But it's not no, it's still the same players in the match. If I seen it once, if I seen it twice, if I seen it thrice, I'm good. If you're gonna do the rematch, at least spread it out. I don't need it back to back to back. That's kind of how I was watching that matchup. Talking about the main event, but let's go ahead and break down the show. We open the show Sammy Guevara versus Tony Nese for the TNT Championship. Let me go ahead and first give my honest take on Mr. Sammy Guevara's title reign. I think his title reign has been decent at best. Um, I'm guessing. I really don't know where they're going with Sammy Guevara's title run. I don't know. They've been having him go against a whole lot of excellent people, and majority of his matches has been great. I don't think it's the only match I really wasn't feeling was him versus Bobby Fish, but outside of that, every match he's been in has been great. And it seems like every time he wrestles somebody, it's like whoever he gets in the ring with, they take it up the notch with him. Tony Nese, um, I think this dude. Let me tell you something. Tony Nese for me, Tony Nese is one of those cats that you know you're gonna get a good wrestling match out of, even if you're not sure what his character is or how does he operate or whatever. Like I'll be honest with you, I wasn't really the biggest Tony Nese guy in WWE, so the fact that he's in AEW, I'm going to actually give him a chance to grow on me in AEW because I wasn't. Like I said, I'm not a fan of Tony Nese even right now, but seeing what he brings to the table, I'm going to give him a chance, and I'm going to evaluate week by week on how I feel about him based on how they portray him. You know, he's getting an opportunity because over in the E, they just threw him in the cruiserweight division and he went absolutely nowhere. He was chasing around that dumb 24/7 title 24/7. Now he has a new start. He gets to showcase what he can bring to the table. This matchup with him and Sammy Guevara, man, it started off extra slow. You know, the one thing I noticed about AEW, a lot of they matches, cats always like, usually cats, like certain matches start off like real hot, like they start off real quick. But as of late, as I've been watching, a lot of their matches start very slow, but then as we move forward into the middle part towards the end, things pick up. They pick up a notch. That's exactly how this match was. It started off very slow, and for the majority of the match, Tony Nese was kicking the brakes off. He was beating the brakes off of Sammy Guevara. He was tearing this fool up. He was tearing him up from limb. And as I'm watching this matchup, in a way, they kind of did try to make you think that Sammy was going to lose his title. Sammy was struggling. Obviously, you see his ribs are taped up, so you already know he already hurting and everything. But with him having these taped up ribs, and then he was acting like his knee was messed up, Tony Nese gave him everything. And even with all the crap that he was giving him, Sammy somehow found the way to win. He pulled the GTH, got the victory, and he is still today your TNT champion. We're going to see where we move on from that. So, very good match. For me, I probably would have put this at the end. That's just my personal perspective. You know, everybody got different takes on how they feel. I think this should have been the main event. You know, and you could have been throughout the whole show, kind of giving us little tidbits on their feud, which is a real quick feud. Which is really not a feud, but it's real quick. You know, and you could have been leading up to the main event. You know what I'm saying? So after that, we got Christian Cage cutting a promo for Jurassic Express. This dude was selling wolf tickets. The promo was a very good promo, but he was selling wolf tickets. Talk about my guys are going to be scouting. We're going to be scouting everything. And they're going to become the next AEW Tag Team Champs. I laughed to myself because you're selling wolf tickets. We know dang well Jurassic Express ain't winning them tag team titles no time soon. They not. There was some kind of heat that's being bred with this faction. I'm not sure exactly who's turning on who, but the way how Christian approached that promo, Jungle Boy ain't had to say nothing. Luchasaurus, all he did was growl. That's all he did. Christian did all the talking. And I'm sitting up and saying to myself, this dude sound like he's selling wolf tickets, because we know dang well these boys ain't winning them titles. We know they're not. He's just selling wolf tickets. That's exactly what the promo was. It's a very good promo, but he's selling wolf tickets. Alright, so here we got Jade Cargill's matchup, taking on Thunder Rosa Stoughton. Janea K. I think that's how you say her name. Janaya K or something like that. Thunder comes out on commentary. She said, my girl is out here and she's going to teach Jade a valuable lesson. She's my student and she's going to teach her a valuable lesson. I don't like Jade. I don't like her attitude. She has a stuck-up attitude and my girl's going to teach her a lesson. That's basically what she was saying on commentary. Oh, and on commentary, it was Excalibur, Taz, and Ricky Starks. No Jericho on commentary because he quote-unquote got beat down. Best decision ever. I'm not going to lie. I thought Jericho on commentary was going to be a great thing. Man, Jericho's so annoying on commentary. I thought he was a decent commentary at first. Man, Jericho is very annoying on commentary. I'm serious. Sometimes I be trying, I be like, man, he just be sounding extra silly. Just be yelling loud, saying some of the most dumbest stuff. I'm like, man, Jericho, go back to the drawing board and learn how to do commentary thing. Cause, I mean, at first he was decent, but now he just sound very obnoxious. I'm like, man. So having him not on commentary, it was great. I think it would have been fine with just Excalibur and Taz. I don't even think you need Ricky. I think Ricky just tagging along now. That's, you know what I'm saying. Oh, and it's funny. During the TNT title match, he did mention that he loves the TNT title. So peep that. Maybe Ricky Starks is going to be one to take the title off of Sammy. Who knows? We don't know, but just stay tuned. That's all I got to say. Jade Cargill versus Janaya K. This matchup was 2 seconds. Literally. The bell rings. Jade kicks her. Does the move set. Match over. 1, 2, 3. And you got cats that want her to become the TBS champion. I told you I love Miss Jade, but Miss Jade ain't ready. Why the heck do they keep doing these squash matches? It's because Jade's not ready. Jade's not ready to have a 15-minute 5-star classic. She ain't ready for that yet. She not. Thunder Rosa is the one that's going to, we hope, bring her to where she needs to be. Because people was complaining. I seen cats I know online talk about this is boring. Like, why the heck did they keep doing? That's because Jade ain't ready, y'all. Like, y'all need to understand this. until she gets ready, this is what we're going to see from Miss Jade Cargill. Like, y'all just gonna have to live with it. I told you. It's funny as heck. When everybody else was getting into their own, when OC was coming along, when Darby Allin was coming along, when Britt Baker was coming along, when MJF was coming along, when Jungle Boy was coming along, I didn't see this much complaining about hurry up and get, coming along. We actually watched them progress and we enjoyed the ride. Why is it that Jade Cargill, everybody is so very impatient for her to learn the ropes? Listen, I want to see it. Trust me, I do. But you know what? I'm going to ride this wave because I understand that her wrestling ability is not where it needs to be. Yet, I'm going to ride this wave. I'm going to sit up and watch her grow and get to the place where we want her to be. But it seems like so many people's online complaining and crying. I'm like, man, look, just watch. She's going to eventually get there. That's why I do not want them to put the title on. I don't. I don't want TK to fall to the pressure of cats in the IWC for political reasons, and you know what I'm talking about. I ain't even got to go into details because y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. My girl gonna get there. When she get there, then that's when the time will be for her to be crowned AEW Women's Champion, not TBS Champion. I know she already put her nameplate on it, calling her that BS or whatever. No. Jade Cargill ain't ready to win no championships now. She ain't ready yet. I'm telling you right now, she ain't. But you know what? I'm not finna take no foolishness from cats from the IWC just being disrespectful and being very impatient. Nah. We waited for everybody else. So you gonna wait for Miss Jade Cargill too. And we gonna be here because we here to support her. We want to see her get to the place that we want her to be. So she beats the brakes off her student. After the match, Jade started beating the brakes off of Janiyah. Thunder said, that's it, I've had enough. Like, the match is over. Like, get your hands off her. She runs to the ring. She tries to get her hands on her. The referees break them apart. Then they get out. The referees got them again. And then they end up pulling them apart. And then, so, they let you know that when the matchup happens, I'm telling you, this is it. This is the time. I'm telling you right now, y'all, this is the time for my girl Jade Cargill to stay in with Miss Thunder. Whatever they plan on doing, just stay with her. Thunder wrestles at a certain pace. I told you. But if you don't keep up, you will get left behind. I'm just telling you right now. So when this matchup eventually happens, because you know a lot of other people gonna be watching, and there's a whole lot of people in the IWC that been critiquing Jade on bogus areas. There've been people that been critiquing her with fair takes, but I'm just keeping it. I'm keeping it on a fair take. I want to see my sister get better. I want to see my sister be one of the best in the game. Because I'm telling you, Miss J got everything. She got everything. It's not. I say this dang near every review I talk about it. Miss J got everything. The last thing that we need her to get is that wrestling ability. And I'm telling you right now, y'all fools get the heck up out the way. Because Miss J gonna be, I'm telling you, she gonna be everything in a bag of chips when she get that wrestling ability. It's over. The game is shut down. I don't even want to hear it no more. The game will be shut down the moment she get this wrestling ability. So that's that segment. You know, it is what it is. So right after that, we get Adam Cole and the Young Bucks cutting a promo on OC and the Best Friends, and they want a matchup. And they was punking Brandon. Brandon was behind the camera. They was trying to bully him, trying to sound like they bad boys, but they came across sounding like straight up bozos. I told you, Adam Cole and the Bucks are circus clowns to the highest order, and I really don't have a problem with that. They can be circus clowns, heels all they want, and that's great. This is Adam Cole's having a blast. He's with his two homeboys. He having fun. People want to say, well, he's a mid-card act now. Do y'all understand Adam Cole will eventually become AEW World Champion? Y'all understand that, right? The time just not right now. The time ain't now. Right now, he's just having a blast. And I guarantee you, when those trios titles come, you best believe they will be the first ones to be crowned. You know it's going to be happening. Trust me, it will happen. It's not even a game. I already see it happen. So they cut their promo on them. They said what they said. They want a matchup. Young Bucks said they ready to get back in action. So they said next week we want a matchup against the Best Friends. Well, it's been announced next week is going to be OC and the return of Mr. Rocky. I forgot Rocky Roll. I don't even know how to say his last name. Dude coming back. Apparently he's a part of the faction now with the best friends and OC. So that's gonna be the matchup that we get next week on Dynamite. So right after that, we got Eddie Kingston sitting on the steps, and he talks about how 2.0 y'all did beat the brakes off of Jericho, but I really don't give a crap about Jericho. He said this ain't got nothing to do with him. Y'all came for me. Y'all want me. Next time y'all see me, partner, I'm going to beat the brakes off of you. Right to the point. So, this is where I'm going with this. This feud ain't about Jericho and Eddie Kingston beefing with 2.0 and Daniel Garcia. This is going to turn into Jericho versus Eddie Kingston. That's what I see from this. Like, that's the only finishing line that I feel like we're going to. I don't see nothing else but that being the finish line. Kingston versus Jericho. So that's that. Decent promo. Right to the point. Then we got a video package next week from Long Island, New York. Hometown hero, Mr. Dark Order member himself, Johnny Hungy, a.k.a. John Silver, taking on Bryan Danielson. Both of them cutting the promo on each other. Talk about Bryan, talk about he gonna kick his head in. Silver said, I'm gonna be in my backyard and I'm gonna get the upset victory on Bryan Danielson. Which, we know that's not gonna happen, but very good video package. Very good package. I liked it. It's a good video package, right to the point. Trying to get you hyped up for the match next week. Great. Now, main event. Rematch City, baby. Rematch City. It's one of the major reasons why I really wasn't paying no attention to this match. I looked at the match. There was a lot of chaos going on in this match. People getting in and out of the match all over the place. No Ray Phoenix, quote unquote, still injured. So we got Pac, Pentagon Jr. with Alex Abrahantes versus FTR with Tully Blanchard in their corner. Decent tag team match from what I've seen. But like I said, if I seen it once, if I seen it twice, if I seen it thrice, back to back to back to back, I'm not going to give a crap about it. Because like I said, if it's the same trash that's going on over in the E, and I'm complaining about the trash going on over in the E, and they doing Rematch City over there, how the heck I'm not going to sit up and say something about it on Dynamite or Rampage? I'm telling you, if you're going to do a rematch, spread that stuff out. Don't give it to me when I just seen you wrestle last week. Y'all was just wrestling on Dynamite in the main event. Here y'all is wrestling again. Rematches, I'm like, no, rematch is only for a special time. When you do it, don't do it right away. Because when you do it right away, I'm not even gonna give a crap about it. I'm gonna look at it and I'm gonna like, you know what, I care less. I'm serious. I'm not even trying to hate on AEW right now, but I'm serious. Like, this is a problem that I see that Tony Khan is starting to fall upon. He's starting to not figure out man, I got so many cats in the back, but I really don't know what to do with everybody. I'm like, dude, you got to make up your mind. You can give us somebody else, like I said, maybe give us a tag team tournament thing. I mean, yeah, it might be the same thing, but give us a tag team tournament thing. You can have Pentagon and Pac sitting out there, Alex Abrahantes sitting on commentary. Since y'all love to bring everybody on commentary, because that's what they love to do. Have them sitting out there and they could be scouting what's going on. They could be talking about it. And then what happened in the finish, you can have that happen right there on commentary. But to each his own. It was so many kickouts in this match, it didn't make no sense. I mean, everybody kicking out. Pentagon kicking out, Pac kicking out, Dax kicking out, Cash kicking out, everybody kicking out. It's like, I do a moveset on you, I gotta kick out. You do a moveset on me, I gotta kick out. Everybody kicking out. It was just a kick out party. Everybody kicking out. Until Mr. Malachi Black showed up. And Pac already got the eye patch. He spit mist in his other eye. Then he started gouging his eye as if he was trying to gouge his eye out. Next thing you know, you saw he had blood on his hand and everything. So that's what cost him. They lose. Pac ended up getting pinned. FTR and them ended up winning with interference from Malachi Black, which tells me that this feud is far from over. And I'm going to be 1,000% with you. I'm kind of starting to get a little tired of this feud. I'm serious, and it's making me like, man, like, what do we do? This is your AEW Tag Team Champs. I know Ray Phoenix is not there, but I just feel like, man, it's like this is the Tag Team Champs, and this is a feud with the Tag Team Champs, and I'm not even caring about it. Like, come on, Tony, you gotta step it up, sir. You got to step it up. And I'm like, dog, I'm keeping it a buck. I'm watching, but I'm sitting up here like, dog. And everybody in the match is a great wrestler. I'm not finna sit up here and say that the cats are not great wrestlers, but the deal is, when I see something once, when I see something twice, when I see something thrice, it's like, man, man, it's like, dog, you know what? I'm kind of getting bored of it. I'm sorry. I'm like, I know some of y'all gonna come from me. You come from a helmet, you come from a helmet. But when I see something that I'm like, nah, like, give me something different. Give me something different. If you in a feud with somebody, try to twist it up before you get right back in the ring with them. Make something different. Do something else. You know what I mean? But nope. Like I say, rematch city. Rematch city. So it is what it is. So y'all know what to do. Hit the freaking comment section up. If you're new to the channel, feel free to subscribe. Hit the like button. If you dislike the video, feel free to dislike the video. Like I say, tell me how you feel. Maybe you thought this was an outstanding episode of Rampage. Tell me why you felt it was an outstanding episode of Rampage. I'm telling you, keep the comments clean, keep them respectful, and that's it. This is your boy Casey. Oh, before I go, you know what? As long as I've been a part of the IWC, I really never paid no attention to possibly anybody that's a famous wrestler or whatever having me blocked. But I just so happened to see. I guess I was tweeting or something. No, I was looking at other people's tweets, and I seen a certain wrestler's name that was in that tweet. So I just clicked on it, just because I was curious to see what was up. And when I clicked on the dude's page, it said you're blocked by this dude. I'm like, wait, what? I was like, I don't even never interact with you. But then again, I thought about it. I said, oh, I know why he blocked me. He blocked me because he can't stand this young lady who I'm tight with on here. Let me tell you something. She's more of a WWE girl. She messes with AEW, but she favors WWE. Her name is Manny, XOXOXO Manny. Hardcore Roman Reigns fan, hardcore Drew McIntyre fan. The person I'm talking about right now is Matt Riddle. Matt Riddle's wife was on some straight evil stuff, making up fake pages, trying to be disrespectful to her, calling her out her name and being just straight disrespectful. I'm like, this don't even make no sense. I'm like, come on now. Like, why are you this evil? Because she called you out on what y'all was doing, what they got. Remember when Matt Riddle got caught up in the Me Too movement? She called them out, and so she was hopping on Twitter, making up fake pages. Then she went to Instagram. She was making fake pages about Manny and calling, like I said, calling all kind of disrespectful names and everything. So I guess Matt Riddle must have vanity searched me because I was talking directly to her, and I guess he must have said, I'm going to block anybody that's associated with Manny or whatever. I'm like, hey, it is what it is, man. But shout out to my girl Manny. Hey, girl, keep doing your thing. Hey, like I said, if y'all looking for who I'm talking about, her Twitter handle is at XOXO Manny, if I'm not mistaken. But like I said, that's it, man. That's all I wanted to talk about. I just wanted to throw that out there. Just give you a little shout out, Miss Manny. Keep doing your thing, girl. Listen, next time y'all hear me, I'll be back for Dynamite. Let me talk about this before I finish this review. Apparently, cats in WWE think that Tony Khan has been buying up tickets. I don't know, but man, I didn't realize that Tony Khan was hated that bad. Like, y'all, what would make you think he's running around here buying tickets himself and paying people to go sit down at the show? No, cats just want to go to cats just want to go to AEW because they feel they putting on a better show, more like WWE. I mean, if Vince McMahon would get out his pants and quit being goofy, and like I said, go ahead and make more compelling storylines and give a crap about everybody on his roster instead of Roman Reigns and Charlotte Flair and Sasha and Becky and Brock Lesnar and Drew McIntyre, I'm like, man, more people probably will tune into your product. But if those are the only cats you care about, nobody want to watch the show. Nobody wants to go to the show. Like I said, that ain't Tony's fault. Tony just decided to put on good shows. Now, for me, I'll tell you this. When Tony put on a bad show, I tell you he put on a bad show. You know? But as of late, people have just been enjoying Dynamite and they've been enjoying Rampage. And like I said, with the ratings situation, people want. Let me tell you something. I done told y'all what Tony Khan needs to do to grow his audience. I told you, don't be giving us the same matchup over and over again. Get your ladies to where they need to go, and remember, get us. When I say us, I'm talking about the melanated talent. Get the melanated talent to where they need to be. I'm telling you, your audience is gonna grow to the next level. I'm telling you, it's all about growth. That's the name of the game. But like I said, it is what it is. So I just wanted to say that a little bit because I seen other people talk about it. I just want to give my 2 cents on that situation. So, and well, it's official. I guess Charlotte and Andrade is no longer an item. I mean, I ain't gonna lie, they did make a good couple, but drama. Like I said, when she bring that drama home and he bring his drama home, that's not gonna work. So I guess they just wanted to. I guess they just wanted to smash and move on. You know, it is what it is. But like I say, I didn't want on. I've been belly aching. So anyway, this your boy King Stuff. Like y'all know what to do. I'm gone.